Well, Jorge, today we're finally starting with the CNC, shall we?
Before beginning, we have to talk about something very important,
Yes?
which is machining. Machining is nothing more than one of the operations we need to carry out on this piece to turn it into a chess piece we have on our plan. To perform machining, we need to carry out certain operations.
I know. Lathing, milling, and threading.
Very good. Excellent. And for this, we need tools. Also, we must be able to correctly define the tools to use based on the working conditions and parameters, for which we have to look at which factors we should take into account for this particular selection. Here, write down something I'm going to tell you. First, we have the material of the piece to work on. This is important because it is not the same to machine aluminum as it is to machine cast iron. The piece material is directly related to the material and coating of the insert that we are going to use. We have the technological parameters. The tools work within certain ranges of cutting speed, cutting depth, temperature, etc. Therefore, we must select a tool that covers all of these cutting conditions. Thirdly, we have the tolerances and specifications of the piece. The plan is vitally important as it provides information on the shape of the piece. Point 4 is associated with the cycle time and the cost of production. When it comes to selecting the tool, we have to find a balance between the cutting speed, the cycle time, and the associated cost of the tools that we will use. Let's see. If I want to increase speed, I need better materials.
Yes.
And the best materials are more expensive. For example, I could cut with a ceramic tool which cuts very quickly, but the cost associated with it is very high.
Of course, I have to evaluate the relationship between the cost and the benefit.
That's right. With this final point, we have finished with all the parameters to be considered in the selection of the tool.
Perfect.
Fine. The first question we should ask is, how many tools do we need?
And, well, we're going to need different types of tools depending on the amount of work we have to do.
Perfect. Let's see. Let's do a small example. Let's suppose we want to carve a sculpture from a block of marble. And we want to use these tools. Which of these tools would you start with?